You ever get that gut punch, that moment when someone looks you dead in the eye and says you don't belong? That's where this story starts, with Marcus Tate, a guy who clawed his way from a one-room apartment in Atlanta to running Tate Aerospace, a company worth billions. He's on a flight out of Dallas, ticket in hand for seat 3A, first class, ready to close a deal in Seattle that'll change the game for his empire. But when he steps onto that plane, everything shifts. It's a packed flight, the kind where the air smells like coffee and ambition, and Marcus, in his usual jeans and a crisp button-down, slides into the first-class aisle. He's not flashy, but he's got that quiet confidence, the kind that makes people glance twice. He finds 3A his seat, except there's a woman already in it. Karen Whitmore, all designer sunglasses and a smirk sharp enough to cut glass, sipping a mimosa like she owns the cabin. She barely looks up as Marcus clears his throat. "Excuse me, ma'am, I think you're in my seat." Her eyes flick over him. Jeans, no Rolex, no loud logos, and she laughs, soft but mean. "Honey, I don't think so. First class isn't for well, The words hang there, heavy, like a slap you didn't see coming. Marcus feels that old sting, the one he's known since he was a kid, getting side-eyed in places he'd earned his way into. He pulls out his boarding pass, calm as steel. "This says 3A. That's me." Karen rolls her eyes, leaning back like she's bored. "Check with the gate, sweetheart. You must be confused." The cabin's quiet now, heads turning, phones sneaking up to record. Marcus doesn't budge. He's heard this script before in boardrooms, at hotel desks, in his own damn life. But this time, he's not playing along. The flight attendant, Lisa, steps in, all fake smiles and nervous energy. "Sir, can I see your ID?" Marcus blinks. "My ID? You scanned my ticket already." Lisa's smile tightens. "Just procedures, sir." Karen chimes in, voice dripping with honey and venom. "Let's not make a scene, okay? There's a nice seat in economy." Marcus locks eyes with her, his voice low, steady. "I paid for 3A. I'm sitting in 3A." The air crackles. Lisa hesitates, then mutters about calling the gate. Karen smirks, thinking she's won. But Marcus? He's already dialing. He puts his phone on speaker, and his assistant, Jamal, picks up. "Marcus, what's up?" Marcus doesn't blink. "Jamal, get legal on the line. Patch in the CEO of Horizon Air. They're trying to kick me out of my seat." Gasps ripple through the cabin. Karen's mimosa freezes mid-sip. Lisa's face goes pale. And then, a voice booms through the phone. "Richard Cole, Horizon CEO." "Marcus, what the hell's going on?" Marcus lays it out, calm but cutting. "Your crew's telling me I don't belong in first class. They're demanding ID after scanning my ticket, prioritizing someone else based on what?" Her vibe. The cabin's dead silent now, every phone recording. Richard's voice drops. "Stay put. This flight's not moving till we fix this." The plane taxis back to the gate. Karen's sputtering. "This is absurd. It's just a seat." But Marcus sits down in 3A, buckles up, and looks at her, cool as ice. "It's not just a seat. It's mine." The internet explodes before the jet bridge even opens. Seat 3A trends worldwide. Clips of Marcus's stand racking up millions of views. Karen's escorted off, banned from Horizon for life. Lisa's suspended, pending a review. And Marcus? He's just getting started. This wasn't about one flight. It was about every time someone's told they don't belong because of their skin, their clothes, their lack of a fancy title. Marcus could have let it slide, taken another seat, kept the peace. But he didn't. He called Horizon's bluff, and they folded. By the next morning, Tate Aerospace demands 3 things: mandatory bias training for all staff, a rule that no elite status trumps a paid ticket, and a hotline for discrimination complaints, overseen by Marcus's team. Horizon signs, and the Tate Accord is born. But the fight doesn't stop there. Big players, hotels, airlines, even retail chains come after Marcus, calling him a troublemaker, saying he's tanking their stocks with his crusade. They sue, dragging him to an international court in Brussels, claiming his fairness rankings cost them billions. Marcus walks into that courtroom, no notes, just truth. He holds up his boarding pass, voice steady. "This isn't about money. It's about what happens when you let bias decide who belongs. I stood up for 3A. Who's standing up for the people with no voice?" The room's silent, then erupts. The court rules for Marcus, cementing his fairness index as untouchable. Hashtags like truth no price flood the internet. The world's watching now. Back in Atlanta, Marcus stands at his office window, city lights stretching out like a promise. He's tired gray in his hair, lines on his face, but he thinks of his mom, who raised him to never let anyone steal his worth. He wonders if he's gone too far, if one man can carry this fight without breaking. Then a text from Jamal. A kid in Miami just used your hotline. Got her room back. Said you're why she felt seen. Marcus smiles, small but real. This isn't about him anymore. It's about every kid, every traveler, every person who's ever been told they don't belong. Picture this. Marcus at the airport again, months later, watching planes take off. A young guy, maybe 19, walks up, nervous. Mr. Tate, because of you, I got my seat last week. They tried to move me, but I showed him your hotline. Marcus pulls that worn 3A boarding pass from his wallet, hands it over. Keep it, he says. It's not mine anymore. It's yours. The kid's eyes shine, and Marcus turns back to the runway, planes soaring into the night. He whispers, fairness isn't a privilege. It's the damn default. So what do you think? Was Marcus right to ground a flight, shake an industry, risk it all for a principle? Or did he push too hard, make it too personal? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk about what fairness really costs, and what you'd do if someone told you you didn't belong. Like, share, and subscribe, because stories like this don't end, they keep flying.